August the 3rd, Umbellifers. In the spring there was a flush of new Umbellifers, and now there is another. As some are edible, others poisonous, and some which cause blistering when handled on a sunny day, it is important to identify them correctly. The advantage of looking at them in August is that many are now in fruit, and it is the fruits that often allow a competent field identification. The common spring species, such as cow parsley, hemlock, rough chervil, and ground elder, are all now coming to an end, and they're being replaced by upright hedgeley, Tortolis japonica along paths, hogweed, Heracleum sphondylium in hedgerows, fool's watercress, Apium nodiflorum beside rivers, and burnet saxifrage, Pimpinella saxifraga, as well as stone parsley, Sison amomum, in chalky areas. Rather rarer are lesser water parsnip, Berula erecta, and the hare's ears, Implorum species. The latter plants are so attractive that they are worth looking for out in gardens. For example, shrubby hare's ear, Beplorum fruticosum. False thoroughwax, Beplorum lancifolium, is a rarity occasionally found on refuse tips. Slender hare's ear, Beplorum tenuissimum, is occasionally seen on seawalls along the lower Thames, and for a chance of seeing sickle-leaved hare's ear, Beplorum falcatum, you may have to visit Reigate Heath. Umbellifers that are eaten, such as parsley, cumin, caraway, dill, and coriander, all occasionally seed themselves in and out of our gardens. Wild celery and wild fennel do the same along the banks of the tidal Thames. Wild angelica, Angelica sylvestris, is also now in flower. This is a tall, handsome plant whose umbels look as if they've been dipped in claret. It also can be found along riverbanks, but looks at its best when encountered in wet woods. This wild plant is not to be confused with garden angelica, Angelica archangelica, which could have been found earlier in the year, naturalized along the River Lee. This is the species whose stems are candied before they are eaten. In the past, this was a big industry, especially in Prussia, with even William Turner, the 16th century father of British botany, mentioning his excitement about his candied angelica having arrived from Dansk. Most care has to be taken identifying the poisonous umbellifers, particularly the dropworts and anthe species. Because the sweet yellow roots of Hemlock Water Dropwort and Anthe crocata look so much like parsnips, they have been responsible for more deaths than any other British plant. On some occasions, death has been so rapid, no prior symptoms were noticed. Other dropworts, such as tubular water dropwort, Ananthe fistulosa, river water dropwort, Ananthe fluviatilis, and parsley water dropwort, Ananthe lacanale, are all also poisonous, but not quite so lethal. Fortunately, all these species are not common, with the last example disappearing as I write. Another poisonous species to look out for this month is fool's parsley, Athusa sinapium, which can cause nausea, vomiting, and tremors. This is a common weed at the sides of fields and along the banks of the Thames estuary. Far more dangerous in the past was cowbane, Cacuta virosa, which, when it was more common, was responsible for many cattle poisonings, half of such cases resulting in fatalities. Its symptoms included giddiness, excessive salivation, fits, leading to death by suffocation. The last symptom is common in a number of other poisonous umbellifers. Then there are the species which can cause the skin to blister. The best example of these is the giant hogweed, Heracleum mante gazianum. Less well known is that even celery, angelica, and carrot can cause similar skin allergies in sensitive individuals. Wild parsnip, Pastinaca sativa, is the worst, causing severe blistering if handled on a sunny day. Fortunately, although common, this plant tends to be confined to chalky districts and has distinct lime yellow flowers, which help to identify it. Other umbellifer species of note include bullwort, Amimagus, and the handsome longleaf, Falcaria vulgaris, both of which occasionally make rare appearances. Lastly, Theolaringo, Eryngium campestre, has been described as London's most precious flower, having only been found once in the grounds of a hospital in Dartford, and this was in the 1960s.